This is Comcast Local Edition. I'm Jack Hansen, and our guest is Henry Chang. Welcome, Henry. He's on the Oakland City Council. We're looking for a seat at large again starting in March. Is that correct?
That's right.
How many years have you been involved in this?
This is my 9th year.
Yes.
A
veteran.
Well, you can call that.
Okay, now one of your main interests are gun control, gun laws, and so forth. You're concerned about that, right?
Yes, because if you look at Oakland, this homicide rate is very high. And actually, about 80% of people that committed the homicide actually somehow get the illegal guns. They are mostly felons and youth. They're not supposed to have guns. So I try to have legislation to make sure that we trace, to find out where they get their guns. So I have what I call gun tracing program, and also missing gun, so-called reporting for missing guns. Because the people that do straw sale, you trace to them, they just say, I lost my gun. So I think those legislation that I proposed that is in effect right now, I think will really help.
How would that affect gun shows, for example? A lot of trading goes on at gun shows, and they're very hard to control, I would think.
Well, we do not have gun shows. I think in this area, it's very hard to, because by law, you're supposed to register a gun when you buy it. But the problem about registration is that you lose it. See, some people actually lose a gun every month, or 2 guns every month, or even 5 guns every month. You know something is wrong there.
Right.
See, so my legislation is basically require you to report it within 48 hours. If you lose a gun, you have to report it.
Are people saying we've lost 5 guns last month, or we lost 6 guns? Are you running into situations like that?
This is exactly what happened. We trace gun back to someone they actually have purchased, let's say, 20, 30 guns in a different state, and then they just lost all of them. You know something
lost
is wrong.
20 or 30 guns.
Yes.
Something is not right.
Something is wrong.
Something's wrong.
Something very wrong. We call that straw sales. Basically, legally they can buy the guns. Then they sell it to felons or youth. They're not supposed to have guns.
So they sell them essentially on the street.
Yes.
Right?
In the black market. Young people, it's really sad that I talk to young people in high school, and they say they can get guns faster they can get a pack of cigarettes.
Yeah, and they're using them.
Sometime I'll be out there and I'll come back with a gun.
Yeah.
That's terrible.
Yeah, and they're using these guns too.
Yes,
this is a terrible thing about it.
Yeah.
Kids are carrying guns with them in the street for protection, and somebody gets killed.
And there actually another piece of legislation that I'm going to propose is that I think that if you own a gun, you need to have training. Like a car, you can own a car, but you need to learn how to drive and get a license. And I'm going to propose that, but it's going to be very hard because the state law prohibit requirement of licensing of a gun. And I'm going to try to do that. I'm going to get some legislator up in Sacramento to help me, because you need to know how to use a gun. Gun safety is important. You need to store the gun so the kids don't get it. You need to do those things, because otherwise a gun at home is very dangerous for young people.
Absolutely, and of course it's a very emotional issue too. People are going to defend the right to have guns, and people do legitimately own guns in many cases, but keeping them off the street is an extremely difficult and important job.
But the key is, why are you fighting to have gun safety training? It's good. I mean, it protects your own family.
Everyone should have it, and we wish you good luck with your project.
Thank you.
Henry Chang.
You.
And thanks for being here. This is Comcast Local Edition. I'm Jack Hansen, and thank you for watching.
Home and office furniture previously leased by corporate executives, now on sale for up to 70% off retail at Court Furniture Clearance Centers.